Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Mercury Gaming. So I've been working on a new deck for you guys here, and I call it the Fairy deck. Here I have the name Fey Dreams. 62 cards out of 60. Yeah, got a little extra. We are a bit heavy on the lands. It's just I have a few heavy cards as well, so there's a lot of fairies in here, but I think that the Fairy deck is a bit weak. It is what it is. I ended up putting a lot of defensive spells in here. It's blue and black, or swamps and islands. But I have a lot of defensive spells in here because I just found like the Fairy deck is so weak. Actually, a while back, the Fairy deck was kind of one of my favorites, and I just wanted to try to make a fun deck and go with it. So my last video, I went with the Auto deck. This one's going to be a Fairy deck. I'm not promising you that we're going to have a lot of wins, but I'll show you a few of the cards I have in here of the Fairy natures. We got Pitiless Trickster. This one is cool. I find that it comes with a high price to pay for playing it. When it comes in, you can choose a decline, but if you go with its skill, you have to sacrifice a creature and throw away a card or discard a card, and your opponent does the same thing. So if I have the creature that's locked down with an enchantment, I could easily get rid of it, use this, and that'll help me to kind of level up. His attack goes up for every time someone discards a card, so he automatically gets 2+ attack power if he enters that way. And I only have one of these right now. It actually is a decent card. I just find that it's a bit price heavy. I think looking back on some of the games I've had, it probably would have been nicer to put this guy in there, but when I say put this guy in there, I mean put another one of them in there. I have two of these. I thought this was a cool dynamic. Every time we play another fairy card, that the opponent loses 1 life. I find that doesn't happen that much. It really isn't that useful, but it only costs 2 mana. This one is pretty awesome. I actually use this when I do have it a good amount of times. If if I already had a lot of creatures already get destroyed, this helps me bring them back from the graveyard, or at least their capability to a certain extent, because it doesn't take any of the features like Death Touch, something like that. But then I have this here, nice fairy specific card. It's a good damage attack card. We got 2 of these, cost 1, and you get to surveil when it comes in. I put this in here because I wanted to kind of beef up the attack power if I had the opportunity to do so. If I played it, it is pretty pricey to equip 3. I don't think, it doesn't do anything special. I thought 3 for an equip was a lot, but I still have it in here. This is super useful. I'm glad I found it. I can't tell you how many times it's been a game changer for me. Every time I attack, it gives you 1 ward, 1+ attack, and you get a spell out of the spell book, and all the spells in the spell book pretty much just tell you to draw a card with some other criteria on it or condition. So it's pretty useful. I must say it's very useful. Got this guy in here, very useful. Yeah, you can pay 3 and improve the attack power. That takes people by surprise. And of course, we got a lot of defensive spells, which I found was very necessary with this deck, because just to be frank, fairies are pretty weak. So you kind of need to keep the enemy off you, right? Got to be able to draw some cards. This one is a bit useful. Instant grade 2 blue fairy creature, token was flying, and it's instant, so you can play it during the enemy's time. When you do play it, tap target creature opponent controls. So if they're looking to attack, for whatever reason, if you don't have any defense ready, you can just play this during their turn and tap one of their creatures. This is super useful. Not all the time does it, I wouldn't say save the day, because black decks or dark decks are pretty common. Very common, in fact. So you're gonna get a lot of times where they're just like killing cards off. White decks are super common now, enchantment decks. So when this guy shows up, a lot of people just try to get rid of him. Talion, the Kindly Lord, very noble. When you come in, you have to choose a number between 1 to 10, and whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value, power, or toughness equal to the chosen number, that player loses 2 life when you draw a card. When this works, it works super well. I've seen people just completely destroy themselves because they have a lot of creatures in the same mana range or attack power range is being super useful when it works. This is great, kind of. I've seen it work really decently against green decks, but people play those high attack power cards. This guy comes in, we switch. So Flying Death Touch, when High Fate Prankster enters, choose up to one perpetually exchange target creature's base power with another target creature's base power. So I usually just change this power for one of their creatures, probably like one of their stronger cards. Yeah, I'm sure that sucks for them. So they get one and I get whatever their attack power is, and I get Death Touch. If anything, this just keeps people a little bit off you as well. So that's kind of it. More defense cards. I love this card right here, River's Rebuke. Return all non-land permanent target player controls their own hand. This is being pretty useful, super useful. Grievous Wound. So you can see, like, I have a good amount of defensive cards just because they're useful for this deck specifically. I've always been on the fence about this card. I find like I only want it for the 8 mana cost Awakening Hall. When you unlock this door, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. I find it to be kind of expensive, but it is useful when it works. It just doesn't always work. Anyway, besides that, let me see here. Besides that, you have 22 lands, which isn't a lot, but for some reason we get a lot of lands. Either we get a lot of lands or no lands. It's really just what happens. And kind of tried to go for like a fairy aesthetic. So I got the Fairy Companion. This avatar, I don't think she's a fairy, but she's fairy-esque. And hey, we just keep it going with this one here. We can imagine. So that's what I got. Let's hop into some games. I don't think I changed anything, but discard changes. Let's hop into some games and see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not promising any wins. It's just that it's been up and down with this one, really. It's really been up and down with the wins and losses. Sometimes I have a good go, sometimes it's just rough. So I'm happy to make this video though and kind of get it out of the way. It's my second YouTube video, and just being trying to get there. I don't really like starting with 1 colored mana on a 2 colored mana deck. Let's see how it goes. I will concede if things start going bad quickly. Mana is like that's my main thing, like for me to know this isn't going well. I'm gonna turn the audio down a bit. It's a little loud. Mana, if mana isn't showing up, I'm not gonna sit around and get pummeled. I'll just go again. I've had matches where I mulligan and I still don't get a decent amount of mana, so I'll give it a few more turns. If we don't get a mixed mana card or a blue card, I'll just concede because it may get ugly. Not surprising, not surprising. So yeah, like I was saying, this is my second YouTube video. Now, when I started my first video, it was something I wanted to do for a long time. I was always considering doing YouTube, and you gotta have a schedule. I have a lot of other stuff going on. I actually want to make another channel because I day trade. I want to start doing day trading lives, and I'm just working on being more creative. I've never been a person that looked at creativity. Okay, I think we're just gonna get out of here. I think we're gonna get out of here now. This isn't looking good. This is really not looking good. Immediately not looking good. So let's just get out of here. We got that one. That's fine. I don't feel too bad about that one because from the jump it was like mana. So I've been having this. I mean, I guess I could just put more mana cards in there, bring it up to 63. Maybe I'll do that. But like I was saying, when I created I wanted to get into creative works in terms of social media or creating content for a while. So this one is still 2 mana. We're gonna go with it just because we have 2 different colors. We have a lot of we have 2 low mana cost cards, and I think that's fine because we at least get a defense card. So if we need to keep him off us, if it's going a little crazy at the beginning, we can stop him right away, right? Get a little bit of breathing room. So let's see how this one goes. Yeah, but let's just say it's just more. I wouldn't even say it's more work. It's additional work. I think you just gotta be very committed. I heard people say, "Oh, you gotta treat it like it's a job," and they're right. You gotta schedule and stick with it. Time can just go by. And also, there's also. Oh, I don't really need that, but I'm not gonna throw it away. There's also kind of this concept of perfectionism where I had made a whole other deck. It was a cat deck, and I was getting beaten so terribly with it, I just didn't want to use it. So yeah, and it took me a long time to say, okay, let's just move on to another theme deck, because I wanted things to be perfect. I wanted a great deck. I wanted it to have a high win percentage. I was looking at other creators' videos, and even when it came to creating a thumbnail, I really was just hesitant, right? I don't know how to say it. You know, people say perfectionism, but for me, I'm gonna play this. You can use this at any time, so just get that mana out. Boom. Draw some cards. Hopefully, we get another land. Great, wonderful. And we're set up for the next round. Delicious, delicious. So, yeah, working on thumbnails. I think I just got caught up in perfectionism to a certain extent. So right now we have to wait till the second round. I don't really want to use this because what does this do? At the beginning of your end step, if you gain or lost life this turn, target will lose 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-permanent of their own. That's decent enough. I wish I had an attack card, but what I'll do is I have one of these again. I'll just wait until it's his turn. I won't let him attack. Or, you know what? I could go for the long play and try to get this one out next and then do this. But I know whenever I am not aggressive, I tend to lose. So I want to be aggressive. So I'm going to be aggressive. Let's do it. That worked out well, see? When you swing for the fences, it works out. Always gotta go for the fences, man. Gotta go hard. Gotta go hard. Brooklyn, we go hard. We go hard. But yeah, I've been late making videos because I've been trying to make them perfect. I've been trying to make the perfect deck. I want the perfect thumbnail. I want everything to be perfect. I want the perfect sound, and that just didn't work out. So one of the things I did is I went and I looked at a creator that I watch here on YouTube, and I see this is a little dangerous because we don't have any defense cards that's readily affordable. I don't really count this as a defense card because it really requires a fairy card. That's one. And then most of these cost more than the starting mana, so I would have to rely on the algorithm. I have to rely on wizards to actually give me another mana or give me a card I could use. And that's dangerous. I've had this set up. Mulliganing is kind of dangerous as well, but we're gonna go for it. Boom. I'm gonna keep this simply based on the mana. Yep, I like this. Oh man, this would be nice to keep. But I do have 2, I'm going to risk it. So I have this one, and I'll be able to draw more cards, and I'll be able to defend myself. So I'm going to keep 6. And by the way, guys, let me know what you think about my logic when it comes to, you know, how I'm playing, what I'm saying in terms of strategy. But yeah, guys, I'm going to try to just tone down the perfectionism, try to get more videos out. Eventually, I'm going to start putting my face on camera. That's something that I want to do. Not necessarily, I'm going to go with this one first. Not necessarily to prove, like, of course most people want a faceless YouTube channel and most people don't want to show their faces, and I'm no different, but I just don't mind. And maybe it'll help me build a community faster. Maybe people will relate to me more if they can see me. Maybe. So I'm just willing to do more things. I think that maybe a lot of people could relate to this. A lot of times in life we hesitate or we take a long time to do things that we wanted to do for ourselves. And I guess not just coming up into the new year, but for a while now, I've been wanting to take those steps in my own life and do things that I said I always want to do, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay. So, I guess I'll save that for the next round. I'll bring this in. So that's what's up, guys. I also like to thank everyone that watched my last video. I really appreciate it. My first video. Someone commented, which is nice. Really appreciate the comment. There we go. Let's go. Let's get him out of here, man. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one. Use my, draw 2 cards. Instead of putting in a new, yep, I like that. That was a good decision. Instead of putting in a new creature. One thing about the fairy deck when it works, I just love the ability to just tap them up with all these creatures that take 1 life. I doubt this deck would work if it wasn't for all these defensive cards. But I'm here for it though. I don't mind. And you know what? This is one of the most annoying enchantments. I swear, man. The white deck is so annoying now. It's just Enchantment City. And the black deck, they have so many ridiculous creatures. I love Arena. I used to play this for a while. I just think like it's I don't know. I want to say it's gotten out of hand a bit. There's a lot of stuff going on in this that I think is pretty wild. In terms of like infinite combos. Where did that come from? I actually stopped playing Arena a little bit ago, a little while ago, and I came back to it. It's one of my favorite games. The reason I stopped playing it was because I spent too much time playing it. I'm trying to decide here. I think this would be useful. I like to save my creature cards. I don't like to bring out all the strong creature cards at the same time. Just because I never know what the other guys got going on. So what I'll do is I'll bring this guy out. And then I'll have a trick up my sleeve. No. This guy, as long as he doesn't like destroy my creatures, this guy could I can increase his attack, so next round if he attacks I can defend with these 2 and increase his attack secretly, clandestine, covertly, and that will give me a little bit of an edge. Then we'll go from there. No, he fell for it. Or did he? This is a part of his plan. Maybe I'm falling into his trap. Or not. Look at you, getting your life back. Aren't you like the big shot? Look at you. Look at you. Looking good. Let's go. So let's see what he got. Oh, another land card. Same here, another land card. Whoop whoop. Let's go, baby. I might just play this one now. Oh, man, I tell you, I hate bringing out cards. I like to look at everything I have as a strategy. So if this has a feature, it's a strategy. But since I'm seeing what, Magic is kind of screwing them over, I'm gonna give them a little bit of a hand here. Screw them over a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what I like. 2, 4. Okay. Get a little bit more lands going. That's what I like. Yeah. Let's try to get him out of here before he can catch himself, before he can get a good card. But yo, it's kind of sad when you're just giving them the works. You're just like beating some guy to pieces like this. It's like, it's disheartening, bro. You could have a bad day and come on Arena and just have a worse day. Like your day didn't get better. Like, I'm just here to chill out. No, you're here to be discouraged. So you just taunt him, tell him to run. This is just entertainment for me, pal. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And you do all this, and then something happens, and you just get beat to pieces. But that won't happen to me, because I got plans. I got plans, see? Yeah, see? Yeah. So what would I... Oh, next round, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly, guys. He won't know what hit him. So he's feeling so encouraged right now. He's like, oh, I got life. I'm gonna attack next. It's only looking up from here, guys. It's looking up from here, guys. Let me not start. Yo, if that was like a destroy all creatures card, terrible. But here we go. Let's just ruin his day just because. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. We accept your humble defeat, bro. We accept you running away with your tail between your legs, bro. Okay, so if you guys have any hints for me in terms of editing, how I can make videos better, I'm definitely all ears. All ears, guys. And this won't just be a MTG channel. I'm going to play other games on this too. I may start streaming on Twitch as well. I had some people tell me start streaming on Twitch. Maybe I'll get a few decks ready again with the 2 cards. 2 cards, man. Look at this. 2 mana, I mean, and then a lot of stronger cards. I just don't like starting matches with no immediate defense or creature cards that I can use off the bat with the mana that I have available. I just think that's a bad sign. I'll keep this 3 mana. Again, I have 1 defense card, not that great. Probably gonna send this one back. I could use this as a defense card to send them back, to put them back in there, in the hands, there, owner's hands. With a few defense cards going. It's a mouse deck. These guys are pretty powerful. You can't really take your time with them. You just gotta pound them, really. It's not a joke. Okay, got a little bit of lands. I'm so land centric. I'm like, do I have lands or not? It doesn't matter. I need more lands. That's just how I am. More lands, yeah, that makes me feel secure. Give me security. Anyway. Oh, that guy's dangerous. That guy's dangerous. 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 Over 1. No, you gotta go. I was thinking about just putting him back into the caster's hand, but nope. I want you to die. That sucks for me. That sucks for me, buddy. That really sucks. I won't get a reset either. Oh, let's see what happens. If he has more of these, that's really gonna suck. I mean, he's trying to get as much as he could out of this. Oh, he's trying to eat me alive, guys. But this is how it goes. Let's see if he has more. I don't know how useful that's gonna be, but we'll take it because I want to be able to use this sooner than later. That's rough. That is rough, man. Next match is gonna be pretty rough. Cannot use this yet. This will leave me open to attack. He'll use this guy. Pretty much gonna beat me into the ground. Basically. If I use this now, I can kill him. I also kill this guy. I'll leave myself defenseless. But he's going to. The opportunity for him to get way stronger increases kind of exponentially. But I'm gonna go with this. A little bit of defense. I usually always go with 2. I just think it's common. Comes out a lot. There you go. Don't know if that helped me, but yeah. Opportunity to kill that guy's gone. Saved myself. Don't know if that helped me. I definitely think it was a better idea for me to use this last match. And here we are. I'm just gonna be playing defense right now. It's gonna be stuck on defense for a while. I can't really target them, so it doesn't make any sense for me to save this until his match because everyone has a ward. So all I'm trying to do at this point is I can't target anybody. So all I'm trying to do at this point is kind of stall and hope I get a land soon. Wow. Oh, okay, trample. Yeah. Destroying him when he was 2 was the right way to go. It's over. He is not giving me the opportunity to do anything. So I'm gonna be a man and take my lumps. Because I feel like it's unfair for me to like taunt people all the time and then run away before I get killed. So I'm gonna be what I want to see in the world and take this beating so that when I'm dishing it out, hopefully they take their beating too. See? That's how you do it. Be what you want to see in the world. Take your beatings like a man so that when you're beating someone, you get to enjoy, you get to just take in the full joy of beating them and taunting them while you do it. See, okay, got a nice little setup here. Nice little setup going on. We do have a little bit of a, we have some of these mixed mana cards that I'm gonna have to wait a turn. That's what I was talking about. But hey, still working in my favor. I'll take that. Everything's still working in my favor. Let's start. Okay, another mana card. I'll take that again. You know me, I love lands. I just love me some lands. Give me the lands whenever you can. Okay. Gonna attack, boy. I ain't gonna block, boy. Should I block? Nah, I ain't gonna block. Take a little hits. Yeah, we're gonna start off with this guy. Yeah. Now he's gonna just throw this guy away because he doesn't care what happens to him. He just wants the effect. Oh, nice. Come on, do it. Do it. You don't care. Do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. The thing is, I don't want to do it yet. So I'm not gonna block. Here's the question. See, if I play this, I'm not going to use his abilities. I want to use this now, though. I won't be able to. We're just gonna have to wait it out. I'll just wait it out for the time being. No attacks. Oh, that sucks. So who will you attack with? Oh, you want to save him now? This costs 3 to equip. It's really expensive in my opinion. It's actually not looking that good. Gee. So I can use this sooner. May not be the best decision, but okay. I suspect he'll have something that can enchant, capture, or take this card off of the board. That's what I saw coming. He actually has a good deck. Yeah, I'm getting worked over here. Like I said, guys, I couldn't promise you that there were gonna be a lot of victories. Could not promise you guys there were going to be a lot of victories. This is a good deck. Yeah. Let me know what decks you guys are playing with, what mana you like. You know what's going on with you guys. I think you're just gonna come and take this guy off the board again. Oh, plays a little Death Touch card. Surprising. Should have more mana. Oh. Yup. I kind of want to just like get out of here. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. Yeah, at this point it's just a game of defense, but again, I'm going to take my comeuppance, not going to run away, not going to run away. That is an annoying card. I want to use that more. Turn target, get your card my value 3 less from your graveyard. Very useful. Guess he has more of those cards in his graveyard. Yep, so I think I am going to quit this one. It's not really worth it to stick around. We already know the outcome. It's okay for me to do that because I still have cards on the board. No, it wasn't an absolute, well, it was a bad loss, but it wasn't like a beating. Just like a regular loss. If it was getting crazy, I would have stuck around and see it to the end. But this, I could walk away from that one. If you guys have a suggestion for a better fairy deck, go ahead and let me know. Yeah. And if you have any ideas for another theme deck that you want me to try out, to try to create, let me know as well. I'm looking at how people create their decks online, and when I create decks, for me it's almost like a painting, like abstract, trying to put all these different pieces together and make it work and make it functional. And I find that to be fun. But then when I look at other people's channels, I see that they're doing it kind of in the opposite way. They're choosing powerful cards, and then they're building a deck around the powerful cards, and their deck usually has like 3 or 4 of the same cards in it. I kind of dislike that a lot though, because I feel like it's not creative. And of course, I'm not saying that Magic the Gathering is the place for you to be creative or not. For me, it's just it's kind of cheesy. You have like the same card appearing 4 times of multiple cards. I find that so crazy, you know. Just excellent card and dies, create a number of tapped creature tokens. Oh, that guy's gonna die now. Let's start this show. I've had some really good matches. Not all of them are great. That's another thing when it comes to making videos. I'm thinking about just maybe recording every time I get on, just because this rhino is one of the most annoying creatures. That rhino is so annoying. I'm gonna have to do something about that, but he's probably gonna use this. So if I use this, I could withdraw a few cards, and maybe that'll give me an edge. If I try to use this when he brings a rhino in, I can't decide which one he sacrifices, right? Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. For each creature sacrificed this way, conjure a duplicate into it. See, he could just sacrifice this guy, and then he'll be there. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So my choices are: do I wait until the next round to do this, or do I think I get lucky and he sacrifices this guy? Which I don't think I will. So maybe I'll just go ahead and draw 2 more cards, and that'll give me a little bit of room. That'll give me a little bit of room to see what happens next time. What I could have done also was use this card, get rid of him now or before this match, so he would have less mana to bring creatures out this round, because now he has 5. So that probably would have been a better decision. This guy, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's about it. Yep. That's a great system you got going on right there. I don't have any defense against that. Look guys, this has been this has been quite the match, right? I don't know what to say. This is not something that I expected in terms of trample on both of them. That sucks. Yeah, guys, you guys are watching a a massacre. I've had a lot of good decks, but this is like a really failed. This is a failing of a recording right now. But what I was saying before is, wow, six on each. Yeah, I'm dead. No comeback. All right, I'll take the beating this time, because this is a clear beating. But what I'm saying is, what was I saying? Oh wow, he's just going to town on me, man. See, this is the kind of beating that I aspire to give out. I want people to be hopeless. Like, hopeless. Hopeless. Losing my focus, baby. See, look, I'll give him a nice taunt. I'll complain a bit. You know? Let him know that he's winning. Give him some good feels. Let's end this with some good feels, guys. I'm telling you. Oh, say. I mean, yeah. Like, what is he waiting for? I don't want you guys to think that I'm lying. I've been having some good games with this deck. It's just, I don't know. Not right now. Now I remember what I was saying. I'm probably going to start recording more whenever I play. And then instead of doing... This is live commentary. I'm just speaking as I play. But I may start to record and come back, edit, and speak over it, because sometimes you just have really good games, and I want to string together some good games. I don't want you guys to sit here and watch me lose for 40 minutes. I promise you better games are coming, and better videos, right? So appreciate you guys for sticking around. I appreciate you guys for coming and watching the channel. This will probably be my last match right here. So it'll go as well. Let's get it going. Don't tell me it's a line. Woo. You know how much I like those. You know how much I like those. A land? Give it to me, give it to me. Another land, oh my lord. Oh my lord, I'm in heaven. Give me my life back, buddy. Take this with you. I can't start talking too much trash too soon. What is up with these super strong creatures, man? This is when I have to get ugly. This is when it gets ugly. See, I have to throw away a card if I want to use him, but I don't want to. I don't want to throw away a card yet. I may just take the hit. See what comes up. Roll the dice. Another land. Wow, you know, they really know what I like. I should have played him. At least I gotta get rid of this guy. What does he do? He's dealt damage. So you can roll dinosaur cards in your hand. Wow, that's crazy. I really should have went with him, but I don't know. I like to roll the dice too much sometimes. And he got two of them. Wow, lucky me. What? What? That is nuts. This creature exists for 3 mana? That is crazy. Now I officially know I made a mistake. I literally have no defenses. I don't have any real defense against this guy. And if when he's dealt damage, other dinosaurs you control, cards in your hand, library approach, you get 1+1. Bruv, what is this card, bro? Like, this is the kind of card I would create a deck around. That's why he has 2. He probably has 2 more in his hands. That is nuts. That is insane. Yeah, this has been a tough night, guys. I'm probably gonna take one on the chin. I don't even think I have any means of defending myself. I do not. sacrifice yourself, bro. No, it'll be useful. It's a little insane. This card is a little insane. Wow. I don't even know. It's insanity. Oh, I see. He deals damage to himself, and that causes him to enrage. So it's like you can't get around it. As long as he's attacking, he's going to deal damage to himself, which causes all other dinosaur cards to increase their damage. So I'm telling you guys right now, dinosaur deck coming to you. I'm gonna roll the dice because I don't see any way to win this. I mean, I could just try to wait, but I'm gonna roll dice because why not? I don't think this will assist me. Look at that. I wonder, what does this guy do? Whenever another dinosaur you control enters, you may have base power become equal to that dinosaur creature's power. Wow. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. So rolling the dice worked a little bit. I don't know how much it's gonna work because with 3 he can just bring another one of these out if he has them. With 3 again, wow, isn't that amazing? 3 mana. I think this has been the most crushing string of games I've had ever. This guy trample. I just simply can't stop him. There's nothing I can do to stop that guy from taking the rest of my life. This is like a hilarious attempt to stay alive, which is not working. I would concede, but as the final match, I'm going to just take the beating like a man. In the future, I will be giving out beatings like this. But, you know, thank you guys for coming back to the channel. If you've been here before, this has been a night of crushing defeats. I will be working on making better decks. I'm glad I finally got this video out. Working on not being a perfectionist anymore. I think I'll get them out more frequently. I promise you I'll have better decks as I'm working on creating them. I don't even know if you guys consider Platinum to be a high rank, but I was in Platinum Tier 2 with the same deck. It just didn't work out. But again, thanks for coming back to the channel, Mercury Gaming. I have a lot more in store. Definitely want to grow the channel, grow the community. I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any input, feedback, let me know. If you made it to the end, especially, thank you so much. Thank you. See you guys next time.